everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to do a quick hair tutorial that's going to show you guys how to get a little bit of volume to your hair if that is something that you like to do. Most of you guys always ask me what I do to my hair to get the curl that I have as well as to get the volume. And honestly, I'm not a big hair person. I just do this one thing that I know, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So when you watch my tutorial, you'll notice that my hair is already curled. What I did use is my Nume Titan 3 wand. I will leave a discount code down below if you want to buy that. If you have any other wand, that should do just fine as well. It's just that I would recommend a wand because I get these sort of beachy waves as opposed to really curly locks when I use a product like that. So I've just gone ahead and curled my hair. I've put no products in it when I start this video. And I'm going to show you guys how to use just 2 products to get a little bit of volume up here and around the crown of my head as well as through the body if that is something that you guys want to learn. So if you guys want to see how I got this hair, then please keep watching. So the first thing that we're going to do after we curl it is just let your hair down, and this is me without brushing it or doing anything. And as you guys can see, one side of my hair that has a cowlick right here is really sort of like plastered to my forehead, and the other side has a little bit more volume. So obviously go ahead and ruffle it with your fingers. You can brush it out if you want to, but I usually don't. I'll sometimes just use like a comb a little bit just to sort of give it a little bit of volume, but you don't want to just remove the curls from your hair. So I mean, while we've got volume around the whole body of the hair, we don't have any up here, and that's my main problem. So what I'm going to go ahead and do first is I'm going to use the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Finish Hairspray, and you're going to shake this up. And this is really interesting because it doesn't make your hair greasy at all, and it's sort of like a spindle holds your hair together. So I'm trying to focus on this area up here, so I'm going to lift up that area. And as you guys can see, even when I lift it, I do get a little bit of volume, but I need something that's going to make it stay. So this almost is like a hairspray, but it doesn't feel like one at all. You can still run your fingers through your hair. So I'm going to pick it up, shake it up, and spray this from far. I'm going to let it sit for a second, and then let it go back down. But as you guys can see, it's already created volume. Then I'm going to go to this area, do the same thing right there, let it stay up for a second, then rub it in and hold it up. So you guys can already see so much volume. Right now it's getting messy, but that's totally fine because we're going to brush it out later. Same thing for right here. You're going to hold it up and then run your fingers and make sure you give your head a little massage to to push the product into your hair. And then we're going to go to this back area. This is what gets really flat for me because I sleep on these 2 sides of my head. So that tends to like really stay flat. And then right back here. So again, I'm going to lift this area up, spray from behind, and put it down. So this product really does give a ton of volume, and I really believe in Bumble and Bumble products just because I've been using them for a very long time and I've had really good luck with all of them, including that black dry hairspray that I've used before as well. So already you've got some volume. It already looks and feels much better. Your hair still feels clean because it doesn't leave behind like some sticky residue. It hasn't taken away any shine like a lot of dry shampoos do. Like my hair still is shiny. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is amp it up a little bit more. So again, I want to go back to this front area. So I'm going to lift it up in a small section just like that to the side. And I'm going to take a hairspray. You guys can take whatever hairspray you like. This is the Catwalk by Tigi. And from about 6 inches away, you definitely don't want to get very close or you will get really greasy. So you want to hold this a little bit away and spray a very, very light mist. And then use a fine-tooth comb so you guys can see one side has more space between the bristles, the other side doesn't. This is the side that we want to use. So I'm going to tease it from this side because I want the hair to fall like this. So I'm going to go ahead and tease that. Not very much though because this is the front of your hair, so you don't have any hair that you can put on top of this, right? You can't really like hide this, so you don't want this to look too messy. But as you guys can see, it already has a little bit of volume, but we're going to go ahead and brush that up in a second. Same thing for this side. I'm going to pick up the same sort of amount of hair. Spray it down just a tiny, tiny bit. I don't really like the feeling of hairspray in my hair, so I like to be really cautious with that. Same thing. I'm going to tease it down this way. And then let it go. And then I'm going to go back into this area, which is like the crown area. I don't like to go all the way back here because that's way too much hairspray for me. So I'm just going to take this back area and hold that up. Again with the hairspray. Just spray a little bit. The same comb. And you can make it as messy as you want because this part you can definitely move your hair to hide it. So once you've got that, you're going to brush this area out. So first I like to use my fingers and sort of place my hair where I want it to be. So that way, like, if there are any cowlicks that you have that tend to separate and then therefore show your scalp, you can sort of place it how you want it. And then just take your comb again, use the side that has the bristles that are closer together, and brush it out. And this also will help take away some of that frizz that is invariably caused when you use a teasing comb and hairspray. So just by doing that, I immediately have volume at the front of my hair, which I normally never do. The other step that you could also do with or without hairspray if you want to get more body down here is choose sections of your hair that are shorter layers. Like if you guys look at my hair, like this is a shorter layer. I'm going to use that and just pull that up. So immediately you've got volume up there. Same thing for this side. I think I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to tease that inward to create that body here. So that's another way if you guys want volume there. You guys can definitely do the same thing for the back of your head as well. So now we still have that tease section back here, as you guys can see it's standing up. So just brush it back down. And for me, that's usually where my hair separates and you can start to see my scalp. So we are going to cover that up just by brushing it up and into your scalp. And definitely use your fingers to mold your hair and part it the way you want. But that is what my hair looks like now. And if you guys remember from before, I didn't have any volume up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something new and learned how to get quick voluminous hair with just a really quick few easy steps and inexpensive products. So thank you guys so much. If you like what you saw, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye!